So it's finally here. The last episode, all 24 episodes of Nijiiro Days, aka Rainbow Days, is finally over. It's been a long ride, and particularly, I don't know how to feel about this episode. This episode felt more like a cliffhanger, like it could continue on, but they, the production studio and the company and the anime studio and whatnot said, 24 episodes is our limit. So, like I said, this episode was more like a cliffhanger. More so, it felt like it could continue on. Either you go read, they're pushing you to read the manga, or the possibility that, who knows, there may be a season 2. So, in this final episode of Nijiiro Days, we see that Anna, who after last week's episode, she, basically walked away. She wasn't really talking to Natsuki, and she was basically trying to figure out her feelings, while at the same time, pushing away everyone else, especially Natsuki in this case, after what had happened during Christmas Day with him kissing her and all of that stuff. I won't repeat all of that. But she was trying to figure out her feelings, and when she made up the lie that she needs to go to work, she actually got the actual call to go in for work. And while she's there and she's about to go home, she meets Tsuyoshi, and he's telling her, how Natsuki is a earnest idiot guy, but he's a guy who is, he's fun to be around with, and he's a good person. And in a way, it's like he was trying to give her hints on who Natsuki really is, because of the people he was surrounding himself by, and the fact that, she knows he's a good guy, lest she wouldn't have hung out with him. And she's reflecting back on, like, the many moments that they had together when they were hanging out with their friends, and she got to see different sides of Natsuki. Also the fact that Natsuki is a very his emotions show on his face, so she got to see very different sides of him. And she was contemplating, and she was really thinking within herself, saying, when she remembered what Mary said, how she got kissed. Of course, Mary never explained to her it was actually Matsunaga who kissed her, but she said she hated it. And when Anna thinks back on when she got kissed by Natsuki, she didn't hate it. She was just sad that she was not able to tell him because of him not remembering. But it made her have like butterfly in her stomach. She felt giddy, she felt happy, and anytime she's with Natsuki, she feels so happy with herself. She wants to always be near him. And then she finally realized it, and it probably took her quite a while, but she finally realized that she's in love with Natsuki, because he just brings her so much joy just being around her. And we see where she's trying to, when they're back in school, she's trying to find him everywhere she can. She feels fidgety just thinking about it, and she's back to her regular self. And she sees Natsuki, and she doesn't tell him that he kissed her, but she keeps it to herself so that one day she can probably tell him of what he did, and hopefully they can connect their feelings together. So she keeps that little secret to herself, while at the same time admiring Natsuki and falling deeper in love with him. And you can see that she's completely heads or over heels for him. The same thing with Natsuki. But the sad thing about this episode is that those two never came and explained their feelings. We're just left off with these two people so much in love with each other and admiring to each other, and it just leaves off with everybody just doing their regular thing at school, and that was basically it. So it's a cliffhanger, so it makes you want to see more. The possibility of there being another anime, I'm not too sure of. Possibly there may be an OVA, who knows of. But if it comes push to shove, you may have to read the manga, because like now Anna realizes her feelings. Now what comes next after that? Does she go and tell him, or does Natsuki somehow manage to tell her how he feels, or he somehow finds himself remembering what he could not remember on Christmas Day? So that's the big question that's left at the end of this entire series. Now this was an okay series. It had its ups and downs. I'll admit that. It was very slow, and it could get frustrating for some people that was watching this, because it's like, yo, you're taking so long to tell this girl, and you really like her. Why not come out with your feelings? And like, are these characters dense or anything? But it's pretty enjoyable if you like romance and you like things that are slow progressing. Most people might like things that are more faster. They just get out with it, done and with. But if you like things slow paced and you like the build up, then this is definitely the show for you. It's a pretty sweet, it's also comedy based, so if you like that all combined with sweet romance and all that teenage drama and stuff, then Nijiiro Days is definitely for you. um yeah, yeah, that's a cliffhanger, and I don't know, I might have to go read the manga after this. I just might have to do that, but that's how I feel about the end of Nijiiro Days. It kind of left me confused and wanting more now how things started to pick back up, but I'm glad I picked up the series and decided to watch. So if you saw the finale of Nijiiro Days, do tell me in the comment section below how you felt about it, and overall how you felt about this episode, and overall how you felt about the entire series. Do you think there's a possibility that season 2 can happen? And if not, are you looking forward to any OVAs and drama CDs that may come with it? What are your summer anime that you're planning to watch? Because there's a lot that I'm planning to watch and review. So do also tell me what your summer plans are and any anime that you plan to watch for this summer season. And I'm Kimmy Chan of Anime Legends Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye!